Hi, so this is my first video on YouTube. For this video, I want to design 3 random objects / toys around my room and turn them into humans or humanoids. I say humanoids because the last one's not very human. But the first 2 are. They're based off of toys. The first one is going to be this toy hamster that I found on one of my shelves. For the first drawing, it was a toy hamster. And the hamster kind of looks sad, specifically with this little part right here. And it also looks shy and sad. So I wanted to put her in a sitting pose where it looks like she's very reserved into herself. I wanted to make 3 bangs at the top there so that it can symbolize the stripes that were on the head. And same with the sleeves, I put little stripes there because the top of the head had stripes, which you can see right here by circling it. I also wanted to make the buns really big, just to give it a better silhouette. And I ended up coloring them pink and putting glitter on them, which stands out of place, but I think it fits really well because it's good contrast in my opinion. And not only that, it also, the hamster's ears were pink and glittery. It was the only glittery part, so I wanted to put a lot of focus on that part. And I put little pink at the bottom of the sleeves too, to make it more together, because I feel like it'd be weird if only one place had pink. I wanted to make the hair look like the head and the bottom part of the clothing white, just like the bottom of the hamster toy. I'm going to let the speed toy finish, and then we'll go on to the next one. Okay, and then we have this toy from the Rainbow Bright movie. It's a cute little plush. I love him so much. He's soft, fluffy, and he's from my favorite childhood show. Well, I wouldn't say childhood. It wasn't part of my childhood, but I loved it as a kid. So I decided to give him a very fluffy vest to represent his fluffiness in general, and I gave him leg warmers, just like the leg warmers the toy has. And I really like the visors because the rainbow makes it fit. Not fit. I don't know the word for it, but it looks really nice. And I feel like the visors also really fit him. I wasn't the proudest of this piece, but I still really like it, mostly because of what it is. I forget what his name is, but he's one of the characters in Rainbow Bright's little sprite thingy. He's a sporty one, I know that, because I remember looking him up at some point, and it showed that he was a sporty one. I think the name started with a C, but I'm not quite sure. And I also gave his hair a light blue color to match his face, because I wanted to include that light blue color at some place. And I made sure he had red gloves, just like the gloves that, well, I'm not really sure if they're gloves or if they're just his hands, but whatever he has in his hand area. And then we have the alien, which is why I said humanoid as well as humans, because this is one I wasn't sure how I would make it a human, and I also just had a pretty decent idea of how I wanted it to be, which was as an alien. So I made him looking sideways, sort of, maybe like he's droopy, confused. The eyebrows, I wanted those to be black, because if you can see here, the top part of the head has some black on it, and I was originally going to make that a little bit of hair, but I decided I wanted to make it the eyebrows instead. And I made sure the placement of the colors matched where the sand in the picture was. And there wasn't much to say about this one. It was pretty straightforward. I'm expecting this to flop, but if you did watch this, I want to say thank you for watching and staying for the whole video. If you didn't just skip. If you did just skip, it's okay. It would be very helpful if you subscribed, and I actually will have some links in my description of my art Discord server, Instagram account, Threads account, which you can also find through my Instagram account, as well as my Twitter account, which all has art on it. Thank you for watching.